This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. I believe in forgiveness. I believe in forgiveness because it's a relief to a person's mind when holding in grudges towards others. Holding in hate towards people can be a miserable feeling. Some people don't understand one's ability to forgive, but I believe in forgiving those who have done me wrong and moving on with my life. Not forgiving someone can be extremely easy, but can eventually become too much for me or anyone to handle. So I live my life in the moment. Why hold back the anger for someone when life's unfolding right in front of you? Often I heard that in high school, we find out who our true friends are, but I thought I already knew. We were inseparable from kindergarten all the way to high school. Little did I know, the person I thought was my best friend for so long would soon stab me in my back. We always been close, and she was that one friend I would go to with all my worries or troubles. We were inseparable in all our events, from dance to football games, and to just hanging out every day in the summer. She was that one person I felt comfortable talking about my granddaddy with. After 3 years of living with my granddaddy, we began to fight often. I confided in my best friend, and she would give me what I perceived to be the best advice. Well, that's what I believe anyway. My granddaddy and I began to stop talking and had been apart for only a night, and he decided he was going out swinging event. I had a basketball game, so I wasn't able to attend, but my best friend went. Everyone was drinking and having a good time. Yet little did I knew it was my best friend grandmother who was jealous of me and my granddaddy having a good time together. They were both drunk and found a way back to her house, where they decided to spend the night in her bed together. The night for them ended with kissing and hooking up. I was totally shocked and could not believe it at all. I was capable of saying to anyone. I was completely heartbroken and felt so betrayed. After a night full of tears, anger, and regret, I had to get up and go to school the very following day. I knew it was going to be extremely hard to face these two people who meant so much to me for so long. I can't hold grudges, so I eventually hung out with Morgan a week later and was still living with my granddaddy. Finding the strength and heart to forgive them was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. It took everything I had to not burst out in tears when I went to her house. When everything happened, but I found the strength in my belief. I found that forgiveness of hers. If I wanted to be happy, I needed to dig deep down and forgive them for doing me wrong and find that happiness I once knew. Life is too short to hold on to the little things in the world that pull you down. I want to live my life to the fullest and not let one night full of regretful mistakes shape the way I continue to live. I believe in forgiveness. My name is Alethia and this I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe. This I believe.
This I believe.
This I believe.